This is a follow along warm up routine that you can do before your workout, or if you need a midday boost of energy or to refocus. This is for you. Hello all, my name is Karen and I am the Body and Mind Transformation Coach for women with ADHD, and welcome to your warm-up routine. So if you followed along with the other workout videos, I often give you a bit of a warm-up or I tell you if you warm up already, but this one is something you can pair with any of those workout videos. Or if you really just feel like, I'm just feeling antsy, I just need to refocus or I need a boost of energy, do this quick warm-up routine. It's going to feel really good. It's going to stretch out all your muscles. And there's a little bit of core involved as well, which we all love, right? Let's get started. I'm not going to post the workout. You're just going to follow along with me. So change into your workout clothes, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, roll out your mats, find your favorite playlist, and let's get started. Let's get started with the warm-up routine. Let's start standing, big stretch up, reach for the ceiling. Feel your spine just like grow 3 inches. And let's roll down all the way. I like to shift side to side here and slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. This feels fantastic first thing in the morning. Another big stretch up. Breathe into the ribs and expanding sides of your body and roll down nice and slow. And you can shift those hips side to side if that feels good. And roll up nice and slowly. And big stretch up. Let's do one more. Rolling down. Hopefully you have nice, beautiful, calming music on in the background here. You can put your hands on the ground or grab it with elbows, whatever you prefer, and just pedal out those knees and slowly roll up. Nice and slowly, big stretch up this time. Little back bend so you're reaching slightly behind you, squeezing your bum. And relax. The arms down. Let's take another deep breath up. Nice little back bend. Just a really minor, just squeeze your bum, just get a nice stretch in the upper back. And then I like to clasp my fingers and just side bend, squeezing your bum. So we're between 2 panes of glass. And then the other side, little back, side bend, not a back bend, a side bend. Let's do it again, stretch up, another side. Pretending you're between 2 panes of glass, another side. And arms back. Let's take a big arm circle backwards, or a few circles rather. I like to shift my hips side to side. There's so many different things you can do for a warm-up. This one is no equipment, no props, so it's really easy to do wherever you may be, whether you're outside. Maybe you're at your summer cabin because I'm thinking of summer things because it's winter right now. Or you're visiting friends, family somewhere and you don't have anything. So you can do this anywhere you want, even in a tiny home, like myself. Sorry, now we're going side to side. Just a really nice gentle warm up here. Excellent. You're doing great. Cool. Okay, let's take another deep, big stretch up. There we go. And fold forward. And if you know yoga, we're going to do a little raise up with our spine straight all the way down. From here, we're going to walk our hands out like an inchworm all the way. I'm hitting the wall, so I'm going to walk my feet back slightly. There we go. So we're in a nice little plank. Squeeze your bum nice and tight here. And then you can drop the knees to the ground if you need, and take a big step forward with one leg, and we're going to come up to a lunge. Big stretch up with the arm of the back leg, little side bend, down, and then let's rotate towards the knee, stretch, and then thread through that opposite arm. And let's do one more rotate and thread through. If you're not following, that's okay. We're doing that a few more times. Let's Step back to our plank. Other leg forward, dropping that knee. Big reach up with the opposite arm. Reach back. Reach the side towards the knee. Come all the way down. Let's turn in towards the knee. Thread through. And again, feeling the twist. Get in some spinal movement in it. Get in. Oh, how I talk when I'm stretching. Let's come back to the plank and walk our feet towards our hands, keeping those legs straight, and then we're gonna roll up the spine. We're gonna do that all again, but a little bit faster. So take a step back, big stretch up, hands down, walk out to your plank. Let's hold the plank. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your bum nice and tight, push the floor away from you, engage your muscles. Without dropping the knees, try and step to that lunge. Drop the knees down. From here, we will reach back, reach to the side, come down, open towards the knee, and through the arm, open towards the knee, through the arm. Step back to your plank. Let's hold our plank. So tuck your tailbone, squeeze your bum as hard as you can, push the floor away from you. Next leg comes forward, drop down. Opposite hand reaches back towards the knee. Come down, open towards the knee again. And thread through. Let's do that one more time. Open towards the knee. Thread through. Hands on the ground, back to your plank, squeeze your bum, and walk your feet towards your hands. And roll up. We're doing that all again. So, big stretch up and down. Walk out towards your plank. Let's hold this plank here. Think of pushing the floor away from you. Engage your upper body. Tuck your tailbones. You're really squeezing your bum here. Feel your abs engage. If you need to drop your knees to the ground, that's totally fine. Let's step to our lunge. This time, drop the knee, taking the opposite arm. So we're going to turn away from the knee. Big stretch. Oh, feels amazing. And come down. Let's do 2 more. So big stretch away from the knee. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. Are your hip flexors as tight as mine? Oh, geez. Let's do 1 more because Karen's hip flexors are tight. There we go. And come down. Excellent. Step back to the plank, hold for a count, squeeze your bum, push the floor away from you, step forward with the opposite leg, drop the knee down. Again, we're turning away from the knee, open. Oh, that's a beautiful stretch. We're doing 4 of these. Excellent. And down and open, squeeze your bum, the back leg. Whew. Last one. Excellent. Come back to the plank. From here, squeeze your bum, push the floor away from you. Walk your feet forward slightly into a downward dog. Okay, we are going to stretch out the backs of our legs by pedaling the feet, bending those knees. Find your comfy spot, push the floor away from you. Be engaged here. Feel your shoulders are working. Come down to a bear position. Try to keep your knees on a hover. And then push back to a downward dog. Feel your core and your shoulders engaged. This should feel like work. If my shoulders are tired, I hope yours are also starting to feel tired. Let's do 2 more. It's such a great warm-up for the shoulders, though. Who doesn't love a good shoulder burn before the workout's even started, right? Am I right? I'm right. Cool. Push back. Excellent. Come all the way down. Good. Take a little rest for the shoulders because those feel fantastic. Let's come into some bridges and some glutes and core. I love warming up core. Actually, it's super important to warm up core because a few reasons. Often people do core at the end of the workout. Sometimes they do that. But usually you're so exhausted that the core never happens or it's super lazy. Or the other main reason is if we don't warm up the core, then often during the exercises, especially if you have a weaker core, your core is not going to engage and keep you safe and during the exercises and have you do them properly. So we're doing some core. So come on to your bums, Slide forward, lay all the way down into your bridge position. So feet are pretty close to you, like you could touch your heels. And feel free to adjust your feet as you need. I like to have my hands towards the ceiling. You can have them wherever you like. We're going to tuck our tailbone. So pull your belly in, lift your tailbone off the ground. Press the floor away from you with your feet. Squeeze your bum up nice and high. Squeeze your bum here. And then roll down that spine one vertebrae at a time. If you're tight in the quads and hip flexors, like this girl is, you're really going to feel stretched there. If you're tight in the back, it's also going to feel hard to roll down your spine. That's totally fine. We're stretching all of these things out and engaging your glutes. Thing I want you to think of, relax your upper body, push the floor away from you with your feet so you're really using your glutes to lift you up. Let's do 5 more because these are great. Who doesn't love a good bridge? Trying to keep your weight equally in both your feet. Unlike I did that last rep and was very wobbly. And up and roll down. Good, let's do like 2 more. Kind of lost count, so we'll do 2 more. Good, last one. We're gonna hold the top for this one. Think of squeezing your bum. So push your hips up, squeeze your bum. Actively squeeze your bum for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down. Excellent. Let's come up onto our elbows. This is one of my favorite core/leg warm-ups. So we're going to do a knee, extend, and kick. Knee and kick. Now think of pulling your belly in to start to engage the core here, okay? Got it? Fantastic. And I hope you're listening to some fun, cool warm-up music. I like to listen to, not my workout playlist, something upbeat, bit of electro house, the Calvin Harris thrown in there. And so it's happy, it's upbeat. But it's not super fast that I'm not feeling like I need to go hard in my workout and go crazy. So what are you listening to? Comment below. Good, let's do 1 more. I like to sing songs with my words. Now we're going to keep the same leg. We're going to cross over our body. Oh, feel the stretch. By the way, you can have flex feet, relaxed feet, or pointed toe. Whatever you prefer. Let's do 2 more. Feel the stretch. This feels great. Rest that leg. Other leg. Knee and kick. And you can also do this warm up if you're like, I'm just really tired. I need to do something, or it's midday and I just need to find some energy. And you don't need to do a workout after. This is just a great way to get some mobility, get the blood flowing, clear your mind, find some focus. And last one, and let's kick across. Or if you were like me the last 3 days, just really tired, I was like, I'll just do some warm-ups. Some mobility exercises, things like this that feel really good on my body. Last one. Excellent. Come all the way up. Let's move into some hollow body holds. Fan favorite. I feel like we all hate them a little bit. So we're going back down to the ground, legs up. Pull your belly in, so think of tilting that tailbone. So you're thinking of lifting your tailbone off the ground, pull your tummy in. This is already working. You're literally feeling like you're about to do like a reverse crunch, like lifting your bum off. So you're gonna hold that nice and tight and then push your legs out without letting your belly go loose. So you're holding that pelvic tilt, squeezing your abs in as tight as you can, then try and push the legs away a little bit so the knees are on top of the hips. And we're gonna reach for our feet. Keeping the shoulder blades just lightly on the ground. You can support your head in your hands, which I'm going to do, so I'm not straining my voice trying to talk to you right now. And as you're doing this, actively pull your belly in nice and tight. And let's hold for 10 more seconds. And I'm going to count that in my head, so we'll see how accurate that is. I mean, ADHD in time. Is it accurate? Take a rest. Excellent. Pull your legs into your chest if you need to. Roll side to side. Do anything you need. Massage your shins, because my shins are also sore and tight. Why and how, I have no idea. Good, let's take our legs up again. Tilt our tailbone, or, oh God, tuck your pelvis. Tilt your tailbone, tuck your tailbone, tilt your pelvis. That's what I'm trying to say. Pull your belly in. Push legs away from you a little bit. If you can also straighten them towards the ceiling. And actively pull that belly in as you lift the shoulders off the ground. And we're holding. So as you exhale, really point in super tight with the belly. I want to see pulling more in with the belly. Tighter with the belly. 10 more seconds. We're doing great. You're doing great. Enjoy the music you have on in the background. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Take a stretch in. Great. Okay. Time for a bit more of a warm up. So let us, I'm just going to wing this. I was going to do something different, but we're going to do some more planks. Come into your plank, squeeze everything here, and we are going to, we're going to cross our knee, tops and elbow, and then back. Knee, tops and elbow, and back. We're just doing 4 per leg, just to get a bit more rotation in here. Feeling the obliques working. I think we have 2 more per side. Good. Squeezing your bum as you come back to the plank. Excellent. Last one. Good. Come on down. Stay in your tabletop. Let's take a little rest here for our abs and just flow through some cat-cows. Meaning dropping your belly down, sliding the shoulders away from your ears. Feel the stretch in the front. Push the ground away from you. And rounding the spine to get a nice stretch there as well. And we'll do 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Okay. Dive into your workout. So if you're choosing any of the workouts on the YouTube channel, they all, for the most part, start with a warm-up round of exercises to get you into the exercise. So that will ease you into your workout. If you're doing your own workout, I still recommend doing like all of the exercises or the first 2 exercises, doing a couple sets to get used to the movements, to warm up your body a little bit more, because you don't want to jump right in because your nervous system still needs to get primed. Kind of like a car. You can't go 0 to 100 unless like you're a BMW. You need to ease into it. Plus, the more you practice the movements, the more you're going to get out of the actual like working reps that you're going to do in the workout, if that makes sense. Thank you for joining me for this warm-up routine. Honestly, I'm doing it before my workout and it's kind of cool to just take you along with me. Now, if you haven't already, please click subscribe and like, and drop a comment of what you're listening to during the warm-up routine. Subscribing means so much. Even if you're like, this wasn't for me, it helps reach other people, other women that do need this, need a warm-up routine, need a workout to follow for their accountability, and really just need all of these strategies on mindfulness and nutrition and exercise, and having it feel simple and that they can actually do this. Because let's be real, movement is so good for our minds, so good for our bodies, and it just makes us feel like we can conquer anything. So please subscribe. It helps me reach more women. And finally, if you want to learn more on how to work with me and really dive deep in creating an exercise habit, a new eating healthy habit for morning night routines that feel really easy, click below in the links. I just launched the wellness community for ADHD and my signature transformational course, the fitness identity course. Click below, it's all linked there, and book a call if you're not sure what's for you, and I will help you navigate with a few questions. I'm rambling, so we're going to end here, and I'll see you all next time.